we have done while we were doing degree, once we have done that there are always four quadrants: first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Okay, and according to this thing, and what are the range? It's 0, then 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, and 360 degree. This was the thing which we have got initially. So now how I'm going to work with this one? What I will be doing, instead of writing it 90, I will be writing it pi over 2. Instead of writing it 180 degree, I will be writing it pi. Instead of writing it 270, I will be writing it 3 pi over 2. And instead of writing it with like 360, I will be writing it as 2 pi. Okay? So the formulas which we have done for first quadrant, theta will be equals to alpha, no change in it. The second quadrant formula was, it was 180 minus alpha. So instead of writing 180 now, I will be writing pi minus alpha. Okay, instead of writing it 180, I will be writing it pi minus alpha. In the same way, third quadrant, theta equals to pi plus alpha, because initially it was 180 plus alpha. Now 180 is removed by pi, so I will be writing it theta equals to pi plus alpha. And in the fourth quadrant, theta will be equals to, initially it was 360 minus alpha, now it will become 2 pi minus alpha. These are the four conversions, okay, which we have already done in degree mode. Now they are written in radian mode. Okay, so according to this, now we are going to solve our questions and we are going to get the results. For instance, they are giving me that find the value of x. Find x where x lies between 0 to 2 pi. We have done till 0 till 360 degree. So now instead of writing 360 degree, they have given us 2 pi. And the question is cos x equals to under root 3 over 2. Okay, and they are telling us to find the value. So first of all, what I am going to do over here, I will be writing that this should, as it is positive, it should lie in first and fourth quadrant, right? So alpha equals to cos inverse under root 3 over 2. Make sure that your calculator should be in radian mode. So the value of alpha is coming 1 over 6 pi, 1 over 6 pi, or pi over 6, it's the same thing. Okay, so now I have to find it in value in first quadrant, fourth quadrant. So in first of all, in first quadrant, what will happen? X will be equals to alpha, and alpha is pi over 6. So no change in it. Okay. Then for fourth quadrant, x equals to 2 pi minus alpha means pi over 6, and when I will simplify it, I have got 2 pi minus pi over 6, and when I will simplify this one, the result will be coming 11 pi over 6. Now it's your choice. You want to give your answer in pi form. That's your answer on the board. If you want to change it into decimal, so you can put the value of decimal over there and you will have your answer over there. Okay, you can put the value of pi and you can have answer in decimal form. So again, same thing I have to find, and they have given us a question that 2 sine x cos x equals to cos x cos 40 degree. Okay, this is the question given to me. 2 sine x cos x equals to cos x cos 40 degree, right? So the whole question will be solved in radian mode because it is till 2 pi, but as you can see this is written cos 40 degree. So this value you have to find by shifting your calculator first in 40 degree mode. You will find this value and then you will shift your calculator back in radian mode and we will solve rest of the question over here. Okay, so this value is coming 2 sine x cos x 0.766 cos x. Okay. Now I have already told you that this is being multiplied, this is being multiplied. So we will not cancel it. Okay, we will try to safeguard it. How I will safeguard this one? 2 sine x cos x minus 0.766 cos x equals to 0. Okay, so now what I will do, cos x is common in both of them. Okay, so I will be taking out cos x common, and after this I will be simplifying whatever simplification I can do over here. So cos x taken common, it will become 2 sine x minus 0.766 equals to 0. This multiplied by this equals to 0, only then I can take it like, okay, either cos x equals to 0 or 2 sine x minus 0.766 equals to 0. Okay, now simplifying this one first. Sine x equals to 0.766 over 2. Okay, 0.766 over 2, and when I will divide it by 2, the answer is going to be sine x equals to 0.383, and this is cos x equals to 0. Okay. Now, first of all, I'm going to solve this one. According to my graph, which I remember, the value of cos is 0 at 90 degree and it is 0 at 270 degree. The two values are there. One is 90 degree and one is 270 degree, at which the value of cos is 0. So I will be writing it in radian form. 90 will become pi over 2 and 270 degree will become 3 pi over 2. I have done it directly, otherwise you know the drill. You will go for, okay, 0 is there, first, second, third, fourth, all four quadrant you are going to find the values, repeated value will be coming, but the final answer will be like that, which is written over here. I remember the graph, so I have written it directly. This one shows it is going to lie in first quadrant and in second quadrant. Okay, we are talking about radian mode, and it is in first quadrant and second quadrant it is going to lie. So first of all, alpha equals to sine inverse 0.383 means I have to find sine inverse of 0.383, but it should be found in radian mode, not in degree mode. Okay, so the value of alpha is coming 0.393 in radian mode. In radian, so I've written rad over there. So now first quadrant. In first quadrant, x will be equals to alpha, which is 0.393. That's my first one. Second quadrant. In second quadrant, x will be equals to, now the second quadrant formula is pi minus alpha. Okay, so pi minus alpha, I will use my calculator to get this value. So when I will simplify this one by using calculator, the answer is coming 2.74. Okay, so my final results are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, it is based on the way we have done it, but it is based on radian mode. It is not based on degree mode. Okay. A new question given to us. They have given us cosec 2x minus 1.2 equals to 1.2. Okay, cosec is given to me. Cosec bracket 2x minus 1.2 equals to 1.2. Okay. This is my new question. Cosec bracket 2x minus 1.2 equals to 1.2, and they are telling us that we have to get the value of x. First of all, it is cosec x. Okay, and we can't use calculator to solve cosec or sec or cot. So I will write it in reciprocal form. 1 over sine 2x minus 1.2 equals to 1.2. Okay, so 1 over 1.2 equals to sine 2x minus 1.2. Right? So now what I am going to do, I will be solving this thing. This one I am going to solve 1 divided by 1.2, and my answer is coming 0.833 equals to sine 2x minus 1.2. Okay, so now first and second quadrant. So first of all, I will be taking alpha equals to sine inverse 0.833. So inverse the answer which I am getting over here in radian mode, my answer is coming 0.985. Okay, my answer is coming 0.985 when I have taken out the inverse. Now, in the first quadrant, this is my angle. First quadrant, 2x minus 1.2 will be equals to alpha, and the value of alpha is coming 0.985. So x equals to 0.985 plus 1.2 over 2. Okay. So plus 1.2 divided by 2, and my final answer is coming x equals to 1.092. This is my first value of x which I am getting. Now, second quadrant. So in second quadrant, again 2x minus 1.2 equals to pi minus 0.985. Okay, so the value of pi which I have got over here, pi minus 0.985, and it's coming 2.156, 2x minus 1.2. So x equals to 2.156 plus 1.2 over 2 plus 1.2 divided by 2, and my final answer is coming x equals to 1.67. Now, as it is 2x, means there are two cycles. So what I am going to do over here, beta? First of all, I will be adding plus pi over here, and my answer is coming 4.81. I have added in this one x equals to 1.67 plus 5, and my answer is coming 4.81. Okay, this is my answer coming, and when I will be adding over here, okay, all four boxed answers are in front of you.